return man showing it here. Down Bengals. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just
type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Well, this defense for the Bengals much improved from week one. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running left, here's Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The Ravens at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. You look at this Baltimore defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 35. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Little bootleg here. Levis. They'll roll him out right. And he's caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Levis. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
14, Ravens nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second down and 4. Right back to Mitchell here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
That one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Jackson's throw brought in here by Bateman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
They go play action with Jackson. Now inside the 25. Down inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go.
To them, but I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Levis sets up to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Levis looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Levis on 3rd and 1. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Touchdown! Darnell Mooney. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Bengals 21, Ravens 7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jackson now. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one. So now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this young year.
Yeah, week 2 was his. The announcement came Wednesday that he got that award. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it, and the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Levis back to throw. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 1 now.
Jamar Chase. A 7-yard gain on the
Levis looking to move him around a bit.
3rd down.
Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Working from the gun, here's Levis. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Blowing that play up for Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He completes it to Beckham. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Inside the 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 from Bengals TD. This defense, 3 interceptions now, and Charles, obviously that one for the pick-6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of...
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Jackson on first down. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Meanwhile, Levis's throw taken in here by Chase. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Second half begins with a carry by Mitchell. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's going to get in for the 2 points, and that'll make this a 10-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
First and 10. Here's Levis. Toward the sideline. Intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
From the 31, here's second down and 2. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
Now Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When a ball's tipped in the air and falls incomplete, sometimes it's almost insignificant, but not in this game because 3 interceptions have already been thrown. So when this one got tipped in the air, you just had to wonder, could this be the 4th? Instead, it falls incomplete, and the guys on offense breathe a sigh of relief.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Tucker's kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens are back within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Levis to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Levis now off of play action. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that'll be caught. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A short throw caught by Andrews. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run over center with Mitchell. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And Carter, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Levis. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Levis to throw. That's complete to Chase. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
Now 2nd and 4. Here's Levis. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Levis. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort. but it's well short. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And he got it. Justin Tucker.